Welcome to my flower haul. Hi, I'm so glad you're here with me. I'm Pixie. I make videos about art and books, and I want to start a vlog today. So it's Sunday today, and tomorrow I have a very difficult medical appointment thing, and I figure if I have a weekly vlog going, maybe that will help me pull me out of the pit a bit quicker. And also I'm gonna try pressing these flowers, and I've never done that before, and I thought it would be fun to document. Also, I've missed making videos on YouTube. I'm reading some books currently, and I have some painting stuff going on as usual. So yeah, I will show you those bits. Excuse my red face, I've just been out on a walk picking these. I just had to paint these. I just had to. But now it's time to get back to work. I should be able to get like 1 or 2 more hours of painting in today, so that's the goal. I did a color test for a pet portrait commission this morning, and I got feedback, so now I'm gonna start the actual painting. But I'm gonna transfer the sketch I like to a different kind of paper. So I couldn't do any more today. I took my sketch and I sat down, and I started like shaking and sweating. So I took that as a sign that it was time to shower and have some toast and chill out. Which is hard to do, because I'm really dreading that appointment I have tomorrow. Which is like essentially, I'm fighting tooth and nail for healthcare that I need and have a right to. But it's hard to get because resources, blah blah blah. Anyway, let's talk about something more fun. Let's talk about what I'm reading. Can I sit up and still be in the kind of? So on audio, my library finally had Into the Drowning Deep by Mira Grant available, and I've had my eye on that for years, it feels like. It's like a mermaid horror, and I love spooky sea shit, and marine biology is super fascinating, and it's just, yeah, it's a good time. And I've heard it recommended as sapphic too, so that is always a plus. So I'm like 20% in so far, and I'm enjoying it. Physically, I started Mexican Gothic today, and I was a bit scared because of how hyped it's been, but I'm loving it so far. Like, I would die for Noemi. She is incredible. Just a bit of a reluctant heroine kind of thing. Also very like assertive woman. I love her. And I love all the like gothic tropes in a like self-conscious way, but not too self-conscious. Like sometimes book can be too meta and be too like tongue-in-cheek and ironic about it, and I don't like that. This one just has some references, and also I feel like goes against some of the Gothic legacy. Mainly it's colonialism. Like a lot of the Gothic classics are from England and have some racist under or overtones. So the genre needs it, okay? It needs fresh takes on the old concepts. And yeah, I want to read more diverse Gothic, I suppose is the word. There's also a thing about mushrooms, which I think is really fun, because mushrooms are one of my favorite things to draw when I'm feeling like tired and sad, because they have just good shapes and they're very pleasant to draw and they're easy to draw. I can doodle a bunch of mushrooms without any references or worrying too much. So it's a good drawing subject. So I like mushrooms, but they are quite spooky as well. It's just good. It's just good. I think that's my whole update. We will see how this vlog goes and how I get through tomorrow. I'm gonna take some melatonin pretty soon and then read and try to pass out. And indeed, they did pass out. So it's Friday right now, and I'm recording this voiceover to share with you how it went and some more art and book thoughts. So the thing went, I guess, fine. I don't know. I got through it, and I don't really want to discuss it a ton. I'm just going to say that the healthcare system is deeply broken and is such an indictment of capitalism that even in Sweden, which is one of the best countries in the world to try to access healthcare, it's still just like not functioning. Anyway, after my appointment, as you saw, I'm just so deeply grateful that I get to do art and that I have all of these books that I can access, both like when I treat myself to buying some like I did on Monday, but also my library and on services like Scribd. There's just a whole wealth of art that I can access, and yeah, it's not something to take for granted. It's really amazing. I've been struggling a little bit recently with like a so Monday was pretty decent, all things considered, but the rest of the week didn't quite go as planned because on top of like being exhausted from that appointment that I had been stressed about when I haven't even recovered from the similar thing I had 2 weeks ago, I also am phasing out my antidepressants to evaluate like what they're actually doing for me. I've been on these for 4.5 years, and I stopped my like phasing out. I've been very gradually taking less of them over the past 2 months, and I stopped last weekend. And so this week has been completely eaten up by withdrawal symptoms. Like I've been shaking and sweating and having diarrhea, and it's just not been a good time. But I have gotten to listen to a lot of audiobooks while I've been feeling bad. So I finished Into the Drowning Deep, and let me tell you about it. I maintain that it was a really fun time, but after finishing, I'm not as thrilled as I was at the start. And there are a few reasons for that. They're like petty reasons, but here we go. So first of all, the phrasing that a character had an accent thick enough to spread on toast. I don't know what it is about it, but that phrase just took me straight out of the story, and I was like, what? There was also this one bit where the bi girl started like explaining biphobia to me. But yeah, I haven't finished Mexican Gothic yet because I've been very dizzy, so physical reading hasn't been going great. But I'm halfway through at this point, and still, but also anyway, this is what I could do this week. It would have been really nice to be able to show you the finished painting, but alas, my body just didn't allow it. And like, it's fine, I'm within deadline and everything, so it's not a big deal. It's just nice to get things done, you know? But yeah, you will be able to see it when it is finished on my Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all of those things that are linked in the description box. And I want to thank you for being with me for this ordeal of a week. And the nice bits, it's good to focus on the nice bits. And I feel like filming a video really forces you to do that, because you want to show people some good things. We have enough ugly things in our lives as is. So yeah, just thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate your company. And you can join my Patreon on any tier for an exclusive video every month. That's not anywhere else. That's what exclusive means. I'm good at this. And take care of yourself. Have fun. Create some stuff. Read some good books. Drink water. I forgot what I usually say in my outro, but I think I have covered all the bases. So yeah, I will see you next time.